Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo. We're here at the South Park Center. I'm delighted to be joined with Tyler with his movie, Stand Behavior. Let's take another clip.
If I have to sit through one more bachelorette party sucking that cheap vodka through those little dick straws, I am going to take those plastic sashes and wrap them around their fucking throats myself.
Goldie, baby girl, breathe. Just breathe.
She can't breathe. She got asthma.
We go from gig to gig with no health care and no benefits and nobody in our corner. No.
Tyler, firstly, welcome to the New Filmmakers Los Angeles family.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing Stand Behavior. I've got so many questions, but for those that haven't seen it, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Stand Behavior is a dark satirical comedy about a local drag queen who is on a quest for better workplace rights for drag performers. But in that quest, she ends up getting kidnapped by a crazy fan.
This is a brilliant idea. I had no idea from the get-go where you were about to take us or that this poor beloved drag queen was going to be kidnapped, but it was quite a ride. Where did this, please say it's not based on true experiences, but where did this idea come from?
Not based on true experiences from when I wrote it, but when we cast Ginger Minch in the role, she was like, "Oh, this isn't too out of
Yeah.
This isn't too out there. There's some very overzealous fans of drag." But no, it came about from I'm a huge fan of drag, and I'd been wanting to figure out if there was a way that I could incorporate into my work as a writer and director, because I feel like we see drag a lot in the mainstream right now, but it's usually in unscripted or the doc space, not too much a narrative film. Mm-hmm. And when a drag queen does pop up in a narrative project, a TV show or a movie, it's usually a cameo. They're in some bar scene, they have a few zingers, and then they leave. Mm-hmm. It's not a real character. So I just started getting the gears turning of like, okay, what could I do that could center a drag queen? Obviously, it's got to be a comedy. And because I hadn't done a comedy for several years as well, so I was excited to do that again. And then I started thinking about how RuPaul's Drag Race has sort of changed the landscape for how people interact with drag nowadays. So, 10 years ago, the people who were going to see a drag show, I think the makeup of that, the demographics of that fan group is a lot different than what it is now.
Yeah, most definitely. It has to, goodness me, it's a great observation that it's changed in that time. I'm so glad you mentioned about how we haven't really seen a drag character in this sort of mainstream role it is, and well done for writing that because we needed to see it. But I really love this dynamic between the characters, and it was really, really funny and great to watch. How did you go about creating these characters in this story, and also your cast, because they were brilliant?
The cast is amazing.
Seriously.
When I wrote this, never in a million years did I think we were actually going to get drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race in the film. I didn't think that was possible for me. So I wrote it, and then pretty early on, I got in touch with an amazing casting director named Emily Cook, who she actually had reached out to me because of my previous film that played here at New Filmmakers LA,
a couple years ago,
called Copper and Wool, and she had seen that and reached out to me. And we did a general meeting. I wasn't even going to tell her about Stand Behavior, but then last minute I threw it in, and it turns out that she was also a fan of drag. And so I was like, hold on a second. So you're going to cast this movie now, right?
Yeah.
And it just made me, realize when you have a good casting director to pair with your good script, how many doors can be opened. And so, we made a kind of a dream list of who we would want to play the lead drag performer, Goldie, in the film, and Ginger was at the top of that list. Wow. And so we sent the script to Ginger's team. They got it to Ginger, and pretty quickly it all fell into place. We did a Zoom meeting just to chit chat and make sure that we vibed and understood the same tone, which of course it was. And what really sold it was we both know that a good comedy needs to be sold by presenting it as super serious to the characters.
Yes.
We as the audience realize it's ridiculous, but the characters think it's super serious.
Yes.
And it was off to the races from there. And then we got the rest of the cast. So Heidi in Closet is also has been on Drag Race. And so she's one of the supporting characters. And then Marta Bichu, who is an amazing drag queen here in Los Angeles. She's been doing drag. She's been like a drag staple in the scene for the past 10 years or so. And Yvonne Zima, who plays our overzealous, crazy fan of drag. She's amazing. We did a big casting search for that role. But it actually, she had seen the script and reached out to me. It just not even wanting to be in it, but just to say how much she enjoyed reading it. And I was gobsmacked because she is a writer as well as an actress. She wrote on Our Flag Means Death for Max. And I was like, oh my gosh, this Max screenwriter liked my work. And then I found out she was an actress too. She's been in a lot of things. She started as a child actor in the 90s, played Gina Davis's daughter in The Long Kiss Goodnight was like her first role. And then she's been in like ER and The Young and the Restless and a number of other films. And she has a penchant for playing unhinged pretty girls. And I was like,
She did fantastic. I mean, they both worked really, really well together. No, you had a really fantastic cast. It must have meant a lot to have like the top dreams, and then you get this incredible cast together. How was it for you working as a director for this project? Because you had to have fun making this project. Otherwise, why are you making this project? Because it looked like a lot of fun. How was that experience directing this, and what was the kind of set experience like for you?
On-set experience was really great. We did a 3-day shoot. For those who don't know, it's a 15-minute film. We did a 3-day shoot. It's basically essentially 3 locations. We did a location per day. And it went pretty smoothly. Of course, there were things we had to cut, or shots that had to be cut that I wish we could have, but that's the name of the game. You make it work. But no, it was a lot of fun on set, especially our final day. Our final scenes were the scenes with all 3 of the drag queens. So the energy was very fun that day. Everyone was excited and cracking up at all the jokes. And everyone was great at doing improv lines as well. So they would be throwing in their own zingers throughout the takes, which was really fun. So yeah, I like to keep the energy on my sets light and fun no matter what the subject matter is. But when you're doing something like this, it certainly helps.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And what was, looking back on this project, what have you kind of learned mostly from this project?
Wow. Definitely. I mean, every project, I feel like I've learned a lot. I'm still fairly green in my career. I mean, this is my 5th short film, but still, I mean, they're short films. It's not features. So I'm learning a lot every single time. But definitely learned that even though you have great improv actors, to get takes that are exactly what's written in the script just to have it, because then the editor part of you will be very thankful when you have some takes that are exactly as written, and then you can find in ways to weave in the fun surprises in the improv into that.
Good advice. Good advice. Now, this was part of NewFilmmakers Los Angeles, part of a full day of queer stories. How was it being part of that, but also part of a particular event which was celebrating, across the board queer stories and filmmakers too?
It was great. It was a great day to see all the films. A few of them I'd been seeing from different festivals over the past year. So this is actually towards the end of our festival cycle. This is our 30th festival stop. We started last spring. And so it was especially nice to be in a all queer screening block in LA. Because, unfortunately, what happened with Outfest, we don't have that really going on right now. And so we never got to experience that with the film. And so to have a place in LA that was just for queer film here locally for us was really nice, and a nice way to sort of round out the end of our festival run.
So this is it. This came to the close now.
Hey? I mean, anything could happen. Something might pop out of nowhere. But as far as I'm aware, this might be it. This might be the last time it's on the big screen.
Stand Behavior's got legs, honestly. Where are you taking us next? What's going on?
So right now we're trying to find a nice home for Stand Behavior to land, to be more accessible to people online. And I am in development for my first feature film right now. Thank you. It's not the first that I've written. It is the first that we and the team are actively trying to package and get out there. So we got a script, got the production company, and my casting director is back, and so we're scheming now, trying to think of some great names, some talent to attach to it. We're having meetings with folks that are. It's very humbling to get to talk to people. It's just it's so nice to be able to talk to, as a writer and director, just to have conversations with a talented actor about a part that you've written, and just to dig into that. It's really rewarding to do that. And we haven't even shot it yet, so you can imagine how nice it'd be to finally shoot it too.
Well, listen, it's very exciting. I mean, you're ready for your feature now. This is exciting for you, and we obviously let us know when you make it, and let us know how we can support you on that journey as well. But thank you so much, because it's nice this time you're here with us with your second film with us, right?
It's my second time here.
Second time here. So thank you very much for Stand Behavior. And thank you, Tyler, and to all your wonderful cast and crew. And thank you for Stand Behavior.
Yeah, thank you. And I can't wait to be back with the next one.
Please bring it back. Definitely bring it back. Thank you, Tyler, everybody.